So tonight, Solange wrote this. Hey guys, how are we doing? Hey Star family, how are we doing? I missed you. I'm back from London town. Yes, your girl. Wait, what accent is that? Yes, you go.
Girl.
Yes. Your girl was international. Oh, that was terrible. Oh my gosh. There is this one lady that the lady that was still in Sainsbury, her accent was something I never in my life heard before. I'm trying my best to remember perfect it. I should have filmed it. I'm not stealing anything. Girl, anyway, I'm back from across the pond. How are you doing? I've missed you all. Let's hop right into it. We got a lot to talk about. So first we're going to start off with, of course, we have to start off with this because my Mama Star has a lot to say. Nicolandria, stop playing with my mom.
Right.
Stop playing with my mom. So apparently these two are back together. Lord knows what's going on. But I told my mom to get off the Nicolandria train. It's too much for her. She cannot deal with the ups and downs and the ebbs and flows of this relationship. I am removing my mom from the fandom. It's too much. It's too much. When she heard about this, she was like, "Oh my God, it's too much." She is too. Like, she was like, "Oh my God, they get back together." She is too emotionally invested. I said, "You're done. You're done. I'm taking you out of the fan base." So I apologize, Nicolandrians, but Mama Star is removed from the fan base. I had to step in. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's doing too much to her. Too much. But apparently these two are back together.
But
hold on. Paparazzi got these two booed up at Jordan Woods, and I don't know that the boy that played for the Knicks at their wedding, which was every celebrity in town.
Carl Anthony Towns.
I don't know them sports ball people.
You know
Carl Anthony Towns?
Yeah.
What a name. He's young. What a name for a young person. My God, his parents got to be older.
Watching him play.
I don't know the names of the players.
Well,
I don't know the names of them people. I know the names of some of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
You know some of the names of the 76ers. LeBron
James! LeBron James! Philly, we up! Anyway, so they was at Jordan and Carl Anthony Towns at their wedding, booed up with every celebrity in the game. Now, here's the thing: for her to get a wedding invite, her and Jordan are like friends. Like, I don't think that she would just
call each other family.
I don't think that she would just invite somebody random. So I feel like they are like really, really good friends. And look at Nicolandria. My God, today, a year ago.
She shouldn't have invited Kylie, but you ain't heard it from them.
I'm not getting involved in that relationship. Okay. When she became friends with that girl again, I said, I'm out, Jordan. I was fighting every white woman that loved Blackpink when them girls was trying to drag you and you went back and was friends with that girl. I'm out. Anyway, so they caught them booed up at the wedding. And everybody was like, now, wait a minute. Because first of all, Nick wants everybody to know that they're back together.
Yes, he does.
The thing about it is, Nicolandria is very private. She's with a man that don't like being private. Nick wants to he wants to scream in front of the rooftops that he's back with this girl. Because this is when everybody was like, wait, what's going on? So he posts this on his Instagram.
What did he post?
And got the girls gagging and putting two and two together. So he posted this on his Instagram.
What the hell?
Her Louboutin. He posts her Louboutin, right? Then right after that, the Riceman started posting her Louboutin. So it was the traveling. It was like pictures of the traveling Louboutin everywhere. So everybody was just like, wait a minute, that's a Nicolandria shoe. Hold on, what's going on? So then the Paps get this, and this is them two, and this is how blurry it was because this is how far the Paps was. This is a picture of them two at the wedding because they were, guests. So I guess they both got invited. Here's another pic of them walking with everybody else. Look at Tiana. Like, look at what she wore to somebody else's wedding. Eating. So I guess it was a black tie because everybody was in black.
Everybody had to wear black.
Timothy Chalamet just came from doing an Instacart run because what was this? Look at somebody's wedding. Anyway, and here's another pic of Nick and Ola. The paparazzi was not playing. That's a good camera because they were in a helicopter.
And they was getting them.
You risking your life for this pic.
Mm-hmm. And
they were in a helicopter.
No.
Oh, Lord.
They never broke up.
They back together because he couldn't wait to show the shoe. Now, why would you take a picture of that? What's that? Oh, that's the air. Because we ready to run.
I'm ready to run.
Why would you show that, Nick? Knowing good and well that there's what I think happened. You know what? Let's watch this interview first. So right after this, he went back to doing his DJ and stuff. And then he caught up with Entertainment Tonight caught up with him. And this was his response.
Wedding with your ex last night. So are you single or back together?
I would love to tell you guys, but I'm going to keep that private for now. We did enjoy ourselves tremendously. It was amazing.
What advice would you give to people who could be going through a breakup?
Things will always get better. It's rock bottom, but it's about the climb.
Do you feel like you can be friends with an ex?
Absolutely, yeah. If you end healthily, it's cool, but sometimes it's better to maybe not be friends, but in my case, we ended on a good note, so it's great.
And do you enjoy being single?
It's a bit soon,
So
what was his answer when he said, "Do you enjoy being single?"
It's a bit soon. They together. Here's the thing, because all the interviewer asked, did you get back with your ex? And he's like, I'm going to keep that close. If you're not with her, you're not with her. Oh no, we're just friends. He didn't even say that. So he just let y'all know that they are back together.
He cannot hold nothing.
He can't hold water. But I've been said that. I said Nick cannot hold water, and that's going to be a problem in the relationship.
Get nothing out of her.
Oh,
so they all go to him.
But he's also very extroverted, so he doesn't see a downside to sharing his relationship. He does not understand that for a woman, especially a Black woman, it's not good to share so much information because not everybody is rooting for y'all. But he's just such an exciting, extroverted guy. He wants to scream in front of the rooftop that he got his girl back. That's why he posted that shoe. Here's what I think happened. I think there had been a lot of distance in the relationship, right? And when they were supposed to get together, it was really important. And I guess they were probably missing each other a lot. So this is a really important meetup for Nick. And I think it was supposed to be like a meetup with her family. He missed his flight. He filmed his whole, fiasco trying to catch that flight. He missed the flight. And I think after that, Alandria was just like, yo, I'm good. Like, we keep on trying to make this work. It's not working. I'm good on that. She ended it, blocked him, anyone talks to him or whatever, but just like, we cool, me and him is cool or whatever. Nick probably did all this crying, throwing himself down a flight of steps, and everybody was probably, he probably was crying to the family and whatever. And the family was just like, Alandria, he ain't mean it, girl. He's a good guy. Talk to him and just see. They talked to him just like, you know what, we're going to be it this way, and let's just talk and, smooth everything over, realize they really still liked each other, and they want to make the relationship work outside of the public eye. I think that's the healthiest and smartest thing to do. If Nick can stop talking to the press, if Nick can stop giving everybody Easter eggs, I don't think Alandria wants that because of how hard the fan base is on, not just the fan base, everybody is on this girl. I think when they broke up, people who was rocking with her wasn't really rocking with her. So it's not a very easy position for her to be in. So I think with this, concerning this relationship, she wants to take this away from everybody's, mouths, or take the relationship out of everybody's mouths and just let it be something real for them and work on that and navigate that. And then when it gets a much stronger foundation, she might bring it back to the audience. I don't know. You might see him in a vlog or whatever. But I think she really wants to stand on her brand outside of him. And they've done that very successfully. But there are a few people who are very obsessed with these two being in a relationship together. And I just want to let the Black girls who like white boys know this is not your relationship, right? You are not vicariously living through Alandria. I know this is your fantasy to be taken down by a colonizer, but this ain't it. And you should stop imprinting your ideas and thoughts about what this relationship should be and let these two people just exist. If you really like Alandria, I want to rock with her, I want to support her, do just that. Stay out of her relationship with this dude so she can really exist and have fun with it healthily. It wasn't healthy when the fan base had their hands on it. Nicolandrians, we gotta be real. Y'all was a little weird. It was moving a little weird. That's why I stepped out. It got a little weird. I thought we were just supporting the sister. When they broke up for like 2 days, y'all got a little weird. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's why I just stick with the Bayhive. The Bayhive never embarrasses me. Bayhive never gets weird. You know what I mean? Like, y'all have to realize you do not know these people. And these also are people who have not been trained to be celebrities and be in the public eye. They were just regular Joes and Janets like a year or so ago. This is a lot for them to transition into. Just let them exist, right? And let whatever boundaries that they set, respect it. Respect it. They didn't ask to be celebrities. Y'all made them y'all celebrities. Let them have some boundaries because this is a lot for them. And I think the boundaries can be healthy if Nick's but he's so happy and he's so extroverted. I think he's just really happy he got his girl back. I really do think that. But I think he knows that to keep her, he's going to have to chill. And I think he's going to do that. I'm happy that these two were able to work it out. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think they're going to give it a fair shot, a fair, healthy shot out and away from everybody. What do you think, Mama Star?
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak. Star family, once again. Okay, so my theory is they never really broke up.
Okay.
I feel like that was a plan or whatever to kind of like take some heat off of their relationship and push it to the other relationships that had just came off of Love Island. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they really ever broke up. I think they just decided to go undercover, go low key, but he's not a low-key person. He cannot stay off of the radar.
Mm-hmm.
He had on all of they merch.
Mm-hmm.
All the merch that they gave to the people. He got it on. He got everything on.
He's so happy that she took him back.
He got the shoe. He posted with a ring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he said
the Star family is saying that her team was in on it too. So
yeah,
she does. I think she does want to give the fan base some breadcrumbs. But it's just like chill.
Did the shoe too.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that they're back together or never been broke up or whatever. But I think
she probably had a moment. It was just like, I'm good on you.
But I think now she's just realizing that who I love is who I love. Like,
mm-hmm.
And I really want that for her. Who I love is who I love. And how I love him is how I love him. And,
mm-hmm.
And stop worrying about public opinion because, listen, people will keep you from your bag if you let them. So she just have to, and maybe she had to talk to other people and, her friends around her, in the business was probably encouraging her, like, don't lose your man over, no BS. You know what I mean? Girl, if that's your man, girl, you can forget it. Because these hoes, oops.
What is going on? Now you getting too comfortable.
I'm getting too comfortable. These girls are standing at the bar,
parasol bow-legged,
waiting for him.
But they can do whatever they want. He only has eyes for Landry.
Exactly.
That's his wife
exactly.
And the mother of his kids in his mind. He's not looking at nobody else.
I believe that they are back together or whatever it is. And I'm happy for them. And I want her to, allow herself. I want her to allow herself to love him out loud. I want her to live in her truth. I want her to be Alandria because let me tell you one thing. Alandria, I seen her on Love Island. And she said she wants to be in love.
Yeah.
She cried. She said I want to be in love.
She's going to be married and pregnant by 30. She 28?
So I believe that she wants to, really, but I think maybe the hate and all of that probably got to her. And
like when they broke up for like 20 seconds, people were not nice to her. That weirdo boy Taylor posted Ace's face and stuff like that. People were celebrating that. It's these two tender-eyed round heifers, Humpty Dumpty heifers. They got some podcasts and they were celebrating the breakup, just real frumpy broads. I couldn't believe they had a fan base. The people y'all idolize and get platforms in this season is real weird to me. They don't even gotta have a face card. It's just we just give you a platform. Anyway, they were just so happy
because they ain't nobody.
Period. They were just so happy that Alandria and Nick broke up and was calling it fake. And I think the title of their podcast episode was how much they hate Alandria. And I was just like, this is so crazy. And then the people who are rocking with her or part of the Nicolandria fan base were like calling it fake and feeling duped and making that breakup about them. And I was just like, oh my, I wish she could beat some of them people up. Like, I just wanted her to like just cuss everybody out. It was so unfair.
They can only get a claim to fame off of her.
Yeah.
They're nothing without her.
Period. So her mother been told her that when she was young. She knew who her daughter was.
As even them two fatty, frumpy girls, they're using her.
Who are they?
To be relevant, and they're not. And
she
has to realize who she is and step into her whole force, because she is a force to be reckoned with.
Period. Always have been. Always have been.
People would not.
She's that girl.
Keep her name
in their mouth.
Or their mouth.
Period.
Day in and day out. She needs to just love who she loves and love him out loud. Take a page out of Portia's book. Love out loud who you love, and that's it. But
It's the toast. Them frumpy broads was so happy. What they call the rumors are true. This is let me show y'all. Oh crap. I'll just send it. This was I said y'all got some nerve. And I could not believe they even had a platform. Why are y'all celebrities this season losers? What is going on? Why are the people y'all platforming lose? Like nobody's aspirational. You don't want to be these heifers. You do not want to be them. Y'all gotta stop this. This regular thing. You know, let's give the regular people a platform. No, let's stop that. We need to go back to people being extraordinary. That's why they have platforms. We need to go back to people who are platformed to do stuff that not everybody else could do. We got it. This regular spirit that has been taken over for the last since COVID. Wrap that up. I could not believe that them broads felt comfortable enough to talk about Nicolandria and like in a shading way. I said, who made you believe that y'all it? Who made you? Look at these heifers. Look at the delusion. It's delusion. And it's a fan base. They got a huge fan base. It's people who are hyping these heifers up. How do you think? What in your mind makes you think you could put your mouth on that girl? What in your mind makes you think that y'all are even in the same category? You can't look at her nor speak on her. I would look at them. Frumpy.
Oh, wait a minute. Nick.
I deleted Nicolandria. Who are you? I hate this timeline. Go ahead, Mom.
Oh, Devonda said that Nick told people in the shade room to get off of his dick.
Period. And that's how it gotta be. Y'all gotta stop cussing these people out. See, not everybody can be Beyonce. Beyonce cuss people out through music because she got that talent. She can do all that. So, a lot of y'all can't sing and dance and write. So you just got to get out there and get in front of it and just cuss these people out. I miss Instagram Rihanna, early Instagram Rihanna. Rihanna let everybody have it. Rihanna let everybody. There were people who were scared to write her name, and that's what it needs to get back to. Because Rihanna would get everybody together. Nobody was safe. Nobody was safe. And this is what we have to get back to. Y'all have got to start fighting back. Y'all have got to stop letting these losers talk about y'all and y'all just brush it off your shoulder. Stop being a bigger person. Get these people together. Because the reason why these two frumpy broads got a platform is because everybody think that everybody should have an opinion. And the people who they be talking about don't address them. And they just let it roll off. No, they're getting a platform off of speaking ill about you. Clap back. Clap back. It is time to fight back. Fight back with these losers. Because they have been platformed for being haters. Fight back. Sue them. Drag them. Do what you got to do. It's time to fight back. We have got to fix this timeline because the people that have platforms should not have them. Those girls should not. This is the wrong timeline. We got to shift it. Spin Jupiter around or something. Put Mercury back in her micro braids. Something got to change because I could not believe that those broads thought they could talk about Nicolandria. And there are people in the comments, yeah, I agree, girl. And they look frumpier. Ciao. The mediocres got to go back into the cave. We cannot live like this anymore. Something has got to be done. Anyway, I'm glad that they're back together. My mom doesn't think that they ever broke up. I do. I think, she had a moment and she was like, I'm done. You know what I mean? And he ran back and got his girl and was crying, screaming, shaking, throwing up, and was like, I love you, Nicolandria. Please, please, baby, please. He had a Dwayne. It was a Dwayne and Whitley moment. So I think, that's what happened. They got back together and they agreed to keep the relationship private, but give the Nicolandria some breadcrumbs.
They not
and y'all got to be satisfied with that.
They not private. After they were seen at the wedding,
that was paparazzi. They didn't take any pictures together. Right. If they wanted y'all to see it, they would have took a picture together. They gave you a shoe.
They did not.
That's enough.
But then Nick he can't keep nothing
because he's learning. Give him a minute.
He
Give him a minute. He was about to tell.
don't care.
He was about to tell the reporter that they're back together. He was just like, "Oh, I'm going to keep that to myself." When did Nick keep stuff to himself? Never. Now he's learning because she is not comfortable sharing those things. She's comfortable breadcrumbing, and I think that's enough. I think that's cute. You know what? Because I'm very anti-show your man. I might, if I like him long enough, I might give you a breadcrumb. I might,
girl, please.
but that's if I like him long enough.
Please.
We'll see. We'll see. And maybe in about 15 years, if I feel like he is it, I might, show his watch. I don't know.
Oh, girl, please.
I might, just put a do-rag over my shoulder or something. I don't know. Or maybe, take a picture of a do-rag in my bed or something. Be like, get up, maybe.
So
but you got they will eat that up. Nikki, whose do-rag is that? I'm like, I don't know, y'all. Stop. They will eat that up. They will eat that up. But breadcrumbing just a little bit. You got to do that. And I think the fan base will be fine with that. I'm okay with it. I'm not a part of the Nicolandrians, and neither is Mama.Star. But, I'm
what?
You're not a part of that thing. No,
yes,
Mom. No, you were so distraught. I'm not letting you go through that no more. No, I have to step in and you were very down. I had to know. I had to step in to save you. You were getting out of that. No, I'm taking her out of the fan base. But as somebody who wants to see that young lady win, I'm that breadcrumb. I'm satisfied. I like how she's doing things. Good for her. Good for Nick. Happy for those two because that boy was sick when he wasn't with her. So happy he got his girl back. He got the Bama Barbie back. What final thoughts, Mama.Star?
My final thoughts is let them people live.
Let them live. Let them live.
They are in love and they want to be together. The girl just got new fame. She got a new life and she is afraid to even show people in public. But let them people live. Like, let her enjoy being in love. Every girl wants to be in love. Every man wants to be in love. However y'all hook up. Man to man, woman to woman, man. However, the people want to be in love. It's a great feeling to be in love. And I just want them, my thing is, I just want to see them enjoy being in love because he loves her and she loves him. And I don't appreciate them taking me on this roller coaster. I'm on an emotion roller coaster. I'm one of their biggest fans. I'm rooting for them. But come on, I can't take too many more. Yeah, you won't take any more. You're done. You're out. You're out, Mom. You're out. No, but I've been sending you stuff. Yes. I've been sending you stuff. As soon as she saw that, sending you stuff. She lit my Instagram. Girl, they back together. Oh my God, did you see that? I said no. I did my own research because when I seen that they were getting married, I started looking. I even went to ChatGPT to see if they could find. They couldn't find nothing. They couldn't find nothing because paparazzi. I said, "Oh, they gonna give me something," and they gave me something, and I said, "Okay, let them people love each other. I'm happy for them. He's happy. Let me tell you one thing. I guess he going to them jobs, and he'll be right back where she at, because he's not." That's the thing. See, this is the thing. Y'all have to date like Nicolandria. You can't play with them. She didn't like something that she did. She said, "I'm good. I'm good." Now watch how he operates. He won't miss another thing with her. Okay. He'll be early. He'll wrap them jobs up. And I don't know what happened. Maybe he was supposed to leave the night before and didn't. That's what her thing was. It was just like, no, you don't leave on the day. Yeah. Flights can get delayed. Prepare. You should have been here before that. He won't do that again. That's how you got to treat them men. You got to train them. Mm-hmm. You got to. I said, don't. You know what I mean? You got to train them. You got to train them like a dog. So, no shade. That's how they learn. And then when they do something right, give them a little treat. I think that he on. Listen. He learned. I think
he won't do that again.
He won't do that.
He won't miss another flight. He won't be late again.
Mm-hmm.
He won't be late again.
He was there nice and early for the wedding.
He was at the wedding before her. Okay,
no, he was
early at the hotel, waiting for her to arrive. Yeah. See, that's how you got to do him. He won't make that mistake again. You gotta at everything. You gotta let him know. No, I don't like that. Stop. No, sit up. No. You know what I mean?
You
gotta do them like that.
Do it again.
That's how they learn, ladies. They're fine. They'll be okay. But that's how they learn. He won't do that again. See? Final thoughts, Mama Star, before we move on?
My final thoughts is I just want them to love out loud, live their life out loud.
So live your life.
You love the man, love the man. You don't have to stop worrying about public opinion and just, love him and he needs to love her because he's waiting for her to give him the blue light that he can love out loud, outside and all that. That's all my final thoughts is.
Kimberly said, train a man up when he was young and he will not depart from it, period.
Okay.
Period. That's how you got to do him. You got to do him.
And I think she's happy to be back with him too.
Yes.
With all of the shoe and all that, and her services and all of that.
Because she knows that he needs that. It's compromise. And she knows that he needs to let the world know he got his girl back.
She showed a picture.
Yes.
Of her dress.
She would probably rather not, have that out there, but she's with somebody who's extroverted. So, it's a compromise. And that was a comfortable compromise for her. And I'm happy for the both of them. Let's move on.
So what else is there to talk about?
The next thing that we are going to talk about is our girl KAYDAH. I forgot to talk about this, but we're going to talk about it now. Like I said, KAYDAH is signed with UTA. KAYDAH, the boss, signs with UTA. I think that's going to be a perfect fit for her. I think that is going to be a perfect fit for her. If this girl can act, UTA is going to get her in some things, even if she can't. They're going to keep her booked and busy. Let's read UTA's announcement about their girl, KAYDAH, joining the fray. Sharing the screen. What's going on here? Look right at me. Here we go. This is from UTA. Did it come up? Is it? Let me remove this picture. Sorry, guys. Hold on. StreamYard and these updates. My God, today. Oh, I'm frozen. They get on my nerves.
She looks cute on her picture, though.
I'm freezing now. Okay. I'm kind of slow, but, if I freeze too much, I'll hop out and come back in. So United Talent. UTA is excited to announce we have signed reality television personality, TikTok star, and digital creator, KAYDAH Bosse for representation. Bosse is best known for her breakout appearance on season 8 of Love Island USA. Originally from New Hampshire, she entered the villa on day 2 and quickly became a fan favorite thanks to her vibrant personality, ultimately making it to the finale. Since the show, that's why people want to make it to the finale. That's why people want to make it to the finale. Every girl that was signed by an agency, one of the big threes, they all have mentioned that they made it to the finale. And that is why you want to make it to the finale, because you are guaranteed to get signed. Since the show, she has continued to expand her digital presence, creating lifestyle entertainment content for her growing audience across social media. You see Simply Simone. Let's go, KAYDAH. Yes. So excited for her. I think she's going to get a lot of modeling opportunities. Like I said, if she can act, they're going to get her some acting stuff. And I see little mama doing some big things. Extremely proud of her. Extremely proud of the core four. I love the fact that they are all still so greatly connected. They recently, right before the reunion, had a cute little sleepover, and like right after the sleepover concerning the core four, we started getting like a lot of KARNIYA crumbs. I don't know if they are let's get into KARNIYA, but congrats, KAYDAH. Let's get into KARNIYA, because this is very interesting, this couple, because the families are very involved in what's going on here. So we continue to get like videos and pictures of Carl and Anaya's mom hanging out. They don't live in the same state, but they are always hanging out and getting together. And then we get like, you know, cute little moments of Anaya and Carl's mom. Most recently, I think this is what they did Watch What Happens Live. I believe that Carl's mom was there for that. Her and Anaya took some pictures in the photo booth, which was really, really cute. And then her mother, then Carl's mom, I think this was I think it was either for the reunion or for Watch What Happens Live. Carl had a frog brooch that she put on his, that she gave him to wear, because she was saying that her son, that Carl was Anaya's prince from Princess and the Frog. So they're all like really connected and into the lore of this couple, to the point, and I always say it, when the matriarchs get together, it's a shoo-in. It's starting to look like, in my opinion, it's starting to look like, yes, these two young people are dating, and I think it's really, really cute. She always makes sure to let us know that he's right there by her, and they're always doing fun and cute pictures. They're quickly becoming the fitness couple. They're starting to post fitness content. But yes, this is absolutely like some dating going on. But I gotta say, y'all, it's giving courtship. Don't it seem like a courting? It's giving courtship. And you know, I'm working class, right? But I know a little something about them rich people. I feel like this is like wealthy courtshipping happening here. The moms aren't just meeting up because they're hanging out. The moms are meeting up because they're making some decisions.
And I also think that they were at some things that they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were in town for the live taping, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they probably was at some other things that they have going on that we just don't know about.
But no, or even Anaya's mom was just like, oh, we hang out outside of them.
Yeah. I love that.
Yes. I'm just like, when the moms are meeting up, y'all keep on hanging out. Now, yes, y'all do like each other.
Yeah,
but there's some conversations happening.
The mother already told you that she wanted.
She said, "That's my son. That's my daughter-in-law."
Yeah,
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think these two are dating and getting to know each other. It also feels like it's leading into courtship, and I'm okay with that, because I think, especially this generation.
I don't know if Carl's going to be going to school.
He ain't been in that school yet.
Okay.
And everyone's like, "Oh my God, no, Carl's gonna go back." Carl ain't been in school yet. He is booking flights for breakfast. Every time we see Carl, he on somebody's stage
with Anaya.
But like I said before, I think that this is, we're going to see a courtship happening, and I think this generation, their generation that they're a part of, Gen Z, I think they need to see courtship.
Mm-hmm.
I think that generation their minds have totally been skewed about relationship, gender roles, and the whole shebang. Like, it's all over the place. It's very 1910. Okay, with that generation. I think that this is something that they need to see, a healthy courtship when a man is with a woman and he intends to be more than just a boyfriend. He intends to be a life partner. This is how you intend. He's dating with intention, and I think that's good for the young people
and I
to
think
see.
It's the Asian community as well too. I think they date. What?
Because, Mom, you don't know that. You're about to make a statement and you do not know. Go ahead, make your statement.
I think.
Make your statement about the Asian community and how they date. Because you don't know this. You just be making this stuff up on the fly.
But the Star family knows.
No,
but see, you think I don't know nothing about the Star family.
I think, with the Asian community, that they date this. You don't know. You don't know that, Mama. You don't know that, girl. Because you're about to make something up.
Why would you cut me down like
that? No, Mom, go ahead. Because this is something you made up. You haven't read this. You haven't studied this. You don't know. But this is something that you made up. And in your mind about how the Asian community dates. Please,
I think
let's hear it.
How the Asian community date. They date to see if they want to. If they want to marry.
What made you say that?
Because I know a few Asian people.
So that's not the whole community. And the Asian people that you know are probably not from the same Asian community. Are you talking about the Filipino churches you used to go to? That's different. I think that's just Christianity. That's Christianity. You put it on the Asian community. Anyway, I think we're seeing courtship. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think we should see it. I think it's, especially for the younger generation, it's good to see a man dating a woman with intention. And it's also good to see how a woman reacts.
Thank you, Al Boogie.
And how she evolves when she's in the space of a man that she feels safe with. This Anaya that we are getting, we would have never gotten had she stayed with KC. So, I think for a lot of reasons, this relationship is very, very important and healthy. And I'm happy. I'm happy for the core four. I love what's going on. KAYDAH just got signed. KARNIYA is doing their thing. Trinity is becoming a starlet all over Hollywood. Melanie's becoming a star in her own right. Just really proud of the core four and everything that they have going on. Speaking of the core four, they filmed a reunion. We'll get into some reunion tea, but I just have to show you this. So they had a pink carpet for the reunion because they were filming it in front of, where's my lip gloss? They were filming it in front of a live studio audience. Mama Star and I signed up for it, but we could not go because we were in London when it aired. But they filmed it in front of a live studio audience. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. We'll see. Netflix tried to do this before. They keep on doing this with their reality shows, their reality dating shows. I don't think that an audience is necessary. I don't think they really help in any kind of way, but we will see how this works out. We'll see with audience reaction and probably
the first time.
Yeah, probably participation. We'll see how it goes. But before we get into the tea of the reunion, I just want to say, when I saw the core four on the carpet, I loved it. I'm so happy that that friendship made it out of the villa. I'm so happy that they are watering and nurturing that friendship. Mm-hmm. I love seeing that video of them when they were doing their sleepover. I thought it was so cute. Mm-hmm. And then to see them on this this pink carpet, just really enjoying their newfound fame while remaining in the sisterhood. I thought it was so beautiful. So you done, Toya? Thank you. So I just want to show you guys this. This is the core four on the pink carpet.
August 31st on Peacock.
Oh, no, that's not it. This is the core four on the pink carpet. And that was like a quick little video, but I thought it was so cute. I loved how everybody was calling Melanie's name. I just love that. At least you saw how KAYDAH was interacting with the fan base. And this is where Love Island is going now, especially in the US. Guys, people are going to come on this show now to be stars. People are going to come on this show to get to the final four because you get signed with a huge agency and you're an instant celebrity. I told you all that Nicolandria changed the game. She changed the game for Love Island. We had four. They said black. They said black women. I said, well, all right. They said, we are black. I said, well, okay. It's room for everybody. But we had four black women. in the final four. We would not have gotten that had Alandria not had been the star that she is, had Black women not made Alandria the star that she is. Had Alandria not been prepared for that moment, that would not have happened. And now we have seen how her impact has changed the Love Island fan base. Now it's going to be Black girls coming on this show looking for not looking, because these girls weren't looking for a come up, but I feel like now, at least for young Black women, they know that this show is going to make you a star, and good for them. Why not? Why not let us have something where we are able to get each other put on? They taken us out the workforce. Now let's just start. Let's start sending them to Love Island so they can become instant celebrities. But this is what's going to happen with Love Island from here on out. It's a huge celebrity making magnet at this point, and we are going to see a lot of people now wanting to be involved in this show. Unfortunately, because a lot of women watch this show with their boyfriends, men are now going to be watching the show and getting involved because it gets them attention. We have to the girls who introduce this show to your husbands or boyfriends, make sure they stay in their place. They ruined this season. Please, we don't want to blame you, but check your partners, check your property. Oh, their husbands and boyfriends ruined Love Island. We were having a really good time, and then those bozos whose last name you took came over here and just really just made it a despicable place to be. Make sure they know their place when they're watching the show. Anyway, Love Island has taken on a new identity, and this is where it's at. These people are instant stars with young people. The girls that we took to London, the 12 to 17, all they were talking about was Love Island. They're all talking, like, the way they're communicating, they were all saying, oh, can I pull you for a chat? Can I pull you for a chat? Like, it's all Love Island. It has taken over young people. And so, like, this is a show that's going to create instant celebrities. Get ready. Mama?
Yes, two things. First, I want to say, not going back, but Alandria probably, being that she hangs with celebrities, quote unquote, now, they're probably schooling her a little bit. Like, you got to step up. You got to stop. You're not on Love Island no more, and you're not around.
You precede that show.
Yeah. You step up. You dating him, you dating him. You gotta step out of that pool. Yeah. You know what I mean? And step up into the position that you're on now. Like you had big time weddings and things like that. Girl, you gotta shut that old stuff down. Second thing that I want to say is that I think the core four is still being friends. I love that for them. I'm glad. I think it helps all of them with this newfound, whatever it is, fame or whatever it is, keep them all grounded. Like, because it can be difficult coming from, just maybe doing a little print modeling and all of that to, coming out because after you come from Love Island, it's a celebrity. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I like that they're all friends and they got their group chat and they're staying close and things like that, because it helps all of them stay grounded, and it also helps them. Excuse me, NikkiNicoleStar.
No, that's Lauren's star with the aluminum foil.
Oh.
My God, today are we done?
I didn't even see her, but
she used all the damn foil on the roll.
Oh,
go ahead, Mom.
And I just feel like it is. I just feel like it's really safe for them, and it helps all of them deal with what they're dealing with.
Listen, this is a Black girl come up show. Black girls, get on Love Island. They force you out the workplace. Well, might as well become a celebrity. This is the way to go.
Has anybody heard from Casey and
They have. Oh, speaking of Casey and TC, they have.
They clowned her with her outfit.
We're about to talk about the reunion. They still have that YouTube channel together. They put a different episode. It was like Casey and TT go to the fair. TT, woman to woman, separate. You have to do something outside of him. I think the young women coming on Love Island need to realize that this show is for the girls. We're never looking for the men. It's never about the guys. You have got to separate so you can get your own thing. Still do stuff with KC. If y'all together, y'all together. Still do stuff with him, but do not make your relationship about him. Look at Clark.
Okay.
You got, especially while strike while the iron is hot, still while you have a community of people who are checking for you, separate yourself, because the women are the ones with the money. And they're going to be the ones who are going to spend that money on whatever you're trying to hawk or whatever brand wants to use you. Separate from him. I'm not saying break up with the dude, but you need something outside of KC that is just yours. Everything can't be KC and TT. I'm serious. I don't think it's a smart business move, in my opinion. Anyway.
Why don't you be their manager and help them?
Mm-mm. Because the black people that they attract, I'm good on them. Them loving hip hop blacks, no, I can't do it. Them shade room black, I can't do it. Anyway, they can't afford me. So I'm joking. Let's talk about the reunion, and let's get into some reunion tea. So
what the heck is this? Look at this drone.
Oh my God, that's
it's a drone.
It's a drone.
Get out of here.
Well, what is this?
I don't want you looking at me in my place.
No, they're not filming us, are they?
Yeah, it's our floor.
Oh, they're gone. Okay. Anyway, so Andy has been talking about the reunion. Take everything that Andy says about a reunion with a grain of salt. It's always the best reunion. It's always this. It's always ooh and ahs. Boy, bye. Anyway, this is what he said about the Love Island reunion.
Long shoot. And it's being talked about by all the producers as the best Love Island USA reunion that's ever been. So
wow,
that's great.
And how many have there been?
Well, that's a really good question. I think only 3, but it's
Okay.
at the top of the list. The Love Island shoot. It was like 32 Islanders. They're moving people on and off the stage. It was a live audience, huge sound stage at Universal Studio. They had a pink carpet arrivals. I mean, it was cool. You know, I love Queen Ariana Madix. And she's great. And it was a lot. It was very long. Everybody had a lot to say.
Tears?
Yes, there were tears.
Walk-offs?
No walk-offs, thankfully. You know I don't love a walk-off.
Yeah.
You know who I love maybe the most from Love Island USA season 8? Corbin. I just think he's so funny and he's sweet and he's got a light, you know.
He's attracted
really,
to him. Mm-hmm.
He's really great. It was cool to see them all. I am above all a fan of the show. So that was great. And
it's always the best reunion. Andy, everybody's saying this is going to be boring. Everybody is saying that this is going to be a boring reunion because everybody is media trained.
Yeah.
And, here's the thing. I get that they were trying to stop that fiasco that was Huda after the reunion and her signing with Netflix, her boyfriend signing with Netflix and she can't talk or whatever. I absolutely get them trying to get ahead of that. I think they went too far because now the cast is so media trained that they're not going to be saying anything at the reunion. They're you know, they didn't sign with these big agencies. They're not getting in the mud with the girls who ain't signed. They're not going to be saying anything. So I feel like whatever gag order that y'all put on them, take that away for next season or do the reunion as soon as they get out. Give them a week and do the reunion. Yeah. You wait too long for this reunion, and I just don't think it's going to give. None of the reunions are good. None of the reunions have been worth the watch. You have to do something different. Not this gag order mess. Please let them talk next season, but do the reunion quicker. Why are we waiting a month? What is the purpose behind waiting a month for everybody to get signed, get media trained, and make up? These people have now made up. There are no more beefs anymore. It just, so what are we talking about? What are we going to be talking about at this reunion? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, there allegedly, this is all alleged, people who went to the live taping in the audience are speaking and saying what they thought happened. This person that I'm about to bring up, she was not at the reunion, but she has been somebody that has had some tea I've seen. So I thought that this would be not a trusted source, but I don't take all of this with a grain of salt, because I saw the sign up to be at a live studio audience for this, and you're not supposed to say anything. So I don't know if any of this is true. It's all alleged, but this person has been right about some stuff before. So I said, why not?
Let's been right about some things before.
You have.
You chopped me down when I said the Asian community.
Because, Mom, you're not a trusted source with the Asian community.
Anyway.
You went to one Filipino church for like 6 months. You are not an expert on the Asian community.
Go ahead to your
girl. Bye. Anyway, let's hear what she has to say, and then I'll comment.
Okay, so this is the account alleging that they were one of the audience members. They write, and y'all, they were not playing about the reunion. No phones, no nothing. Hell, they were even checking our glasses, I guess, to see if anybody was wearing meta glasses. The level of security was insane. Like, babe, what exactly are y'all scared we're gonna see? They also said Casey and Anaya both got asked about their situation and gave a straight up no comment. So yeah, not much came from that. Soul tried it with Trinity, but Melanie ended up handling that situation. Somebody commented, is this true? The OP wrote back, yeah, I definitely got the vibe that some of the girls were trying to provoke the core four, probably for drama or something. It was crazy. I honestly don't know why the Casa Boys were even at the reunion. They literally just sat there like props the whole time. I definitely believe that part. Moving forward, y'all kept messaging me about the Casey and Anaya. No comment. I didn't want to spoil too much, but yeah, they did talk about it. It just wasn't as heated as I expected. I was expecting straight smoke and everything. This reunion was probably the driest one I've ever watched. And oh, TT, when Andy started asking her questions, she really tried to pull the my man card with Casey. It was so cringe to watch. I'm sorry. This will be my last post about the reunion because I'm not trying to have my identity revealed, but just know the live audience was chanting Melanie all night because she really stood on business. Soul, Amora, and Bea played themselves. That's all I'm gonna say about this reunion. Please no DMs. I'm not spilling anything else. And it just keeps going because they also gave their opinions on what everybody wore to the reunion. In their opinion, the best dressed out of the women were Anaya, Melanie, Trinity, and Amora. And I'm sorry, their comments over the men's fashion took me all the way out because not Carl looking like a single dad and Corbin a substitute teacher. And I believe it too because he really showed up looking like a middle school principal to the cast arrivals. Trinity also confirmed that despite what people are saying online, no, she was not escorted out of the reunion. Now, Jen did unfollow Jaden after the reunion, but Jaden is still following Jen, so I am wondering what happened with that. As far as how I feel about the other T's, specifically the Casey and Anaya of it all, no, I'm not surprised there was no big blow up because they already made up on the show. As far as TT going, my man, I'm assuming that's in response to Andy Cohen asking her about why she did what she did at the fire pit and was going so hard to defend Casey even though they had just met. It sounds like Melanie was the main one checking people, especially when it comes to Soul, Amora, and Bea, which makes sense given their history. That's what I want to see personally. I think a lot of people are expecting really messy blow-ups though, but according to the OP, that didn't really happen. I'm still going to tune into the reunion though to form my own opinion. What about y'all?
So here's the thing. Again, this is all alleged, but all the alleged posts about people who were there said the reunion was boring. And I believe it. The reason why I believe it is because this cast, they signed with the big threes before the reunion. The people who we want to hear from are not going to like give us the answers that they want. It's going to be, oh no, we're friends. No comment. It's going to be that. They're media trained. So what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't think it's going to give. I don't think I'm still going to review it, but I just do not think it's going to give. You know, another thing that's not going to give, the fashions. I saw what the kids wore. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. The looks were not looking. First up, MAGA, MAGA Barbie, child. She came out and said, "I'm for love, not hate," but never denounce MAGA.
Ooh.
You can never go up for a white person these days. My God, today, this is a mess. This is not what you wear to a reunion. And also, from a big titty real boot girl, we need support. We need support in everything we wear. We need support. This wasn't a good look for her. I don't know what is that lace? I don't know what is going on with this look. I just feel like you're back home in LA. You know, you got some notoriety. People want to work with you. This should not have been what you wore to a reunion. The kids are still learning. I didn't get it. I like the hair. A lot of people didn't like the hair on her. I thought the hair on her was cute. I liked it when it was blonde too. The red was cute as well. I do think her best look is a pixie, not with the pressed out bang, but if she can get a nice pixie or a cute Holly Berry, I think that would eat on her. But I didn't dislike the hair. I thought it was cute. But I do think her best look is a Holly Berry or a pixie. That is her best look. This outfit wasn't the best. Here's the thing. You guys are young. I don't know why y'all dressing like this. I don't know why these are the looks. I did not know who this was. What is different, y'all? What is different? There's something. I didn't know who this was. There is something very, very different here. I will say, body is sickening. An athlete's body. Again, I don't think this was her best look. You know what? Now I'm thinking the kids were trying to dress like they were still on Love Island.
Who's that? Saul.
Who? No, this is Beatrice. This wasn't her best look. I was just I think because I'm expecting like Atlanta glam, maybe like not Atlanta glam, housewife glam. Like that's where the housewives do their best work, the reunions. This just wasn't it. And I can't believe that stylists are not clamoring to work with these girls. So I think for me, I was just expecting really grand looks, really, really grand looks because this is a reunion. And I didn't get it. Oh my God, today.
That first picture was Soul?
The picture I just took off was Beatrice. Soul had the long wavy hair. That was Soul.
With
the zebra dress or the tiger print dress.
Oh, okay.
Kenzie. The hair is good hair. It's good, country girl hair. I don't know what's, next year, you gotta give glam. This is the time to do glam. This was not glam. Give us glamour, drag queen glamour. Body tea though. The girls are looking healthy. Love this on her. Wasn't the best look, but this is Melanie's look. Melanie is very practical magic. This is very much her style. Boha Bruhera. This is very much her style, and I think this was very appropriate for her. I like this on her. Speaking of practical magic, I'm hosting an event. I'm sharing everything about it tomorrow. I just finalized some stuff, but keep your ears peeled.
Also, this is a great time to plug the email. I put it in the chat.
Yes, make sure you sign up for the Star Family Reunion email. I really like this look on KAYDAH, but KAYDAH's thin. She can wear anything. Yeah, so I don't think that this was like that big of a deal, but she looked good. And it looked so good on camera, or at least on the red carpet, or at least on the pink carpet. But I was expecting more. This is our UTA girl. Where are the people styling y'all? What's going on? My best look of the night. This is what you should wear. It's giving share. It's giving share. Best look of the night for me. Best look of the night for me. This is how a young girl should show up to her reunion. A young starlet. Best look of the night. I loved it. I love the hair. I love the dress. This was the best glam of the night. I really, really did enjoy it. I will say, because of who she's working with, I expected more. I like the hair, but this dress, like she's working with the stylist that styles Beyonce, or has styled Beyonce. I was just expecting more, because the looks that he had for Beyonce, I felt were really fun and like glam. This is very, practical magic as well. These are good little practical magic looks. But I just was expecting a little bit more for the reunion. The curly hair looks good on her, though. I did like that, and I like her makeup. But I just wasn't expecting. I was like, oh, okay. This is the problem, TT. The only picture we have of you is with KC. You got to break up the band, honey. You have to do something separate from this guy. You got to build your brand separately from him. It's okay to have something with him, but you got to build your brand separately from him. Every picture, even of the freaking bombshells, we got them by themselves. We get a picture of you with KC. You cannot build your brand with a man. Please don't do that. You're too young. My God, today. Don't do it. The makeup was a little too dramatic, in my opinion, for her. For whatever, like, again, if this was practical magic, if this was their red carpet, their green carpet, then okay. But this is a little too dramatic for her, in my opinion. I love the hair, though. I love the hair. The dress, I was expecting a little something different as well. But I don't know if they have the same people working with them, so I'm not going to expect too much. But the hair looks great. She always gave great hair, even in the villa. The hair looks great. Casey, of course, in a zoot suit. What is up with him in oversized suits? Is it? You know what? Is this a young people thing? Is this like a Gen X? No, what are y'all? Is this a Gen Z thing? The oversized suits or the zoot suits thing? What's happening? What's happening? All of his stuff is so. The best he ever looked was when he had on that all black, and that's when the villa was falling apart. And he had that black shirt on with those black pants that were fitting, not like form fitting, but it was like it was like his size. He looks good in stuff that's his size. I don't know what this oversized baggy suit thing is with him. It's like playing in your dad's Stacey Adams suits. I don't know what's going on over there, but the color is good on him. The chocolate is good. I just wish that it was more fitting. Corbin, his suit was form fitting, but it looked like he was cosplaying Sherlock Holmes. I don't know what was going on with the kids. I don't know. The looks were not looking. They were all over the place. Let me see if I got Corbin, because those were the only looks I wanted to talk about. But let me see if I have. I didn't do the Casa Boys, because why? Do I have? I just got this one. Oh, I do. Let me. Oh, I can't show those pictures. I can't show those pictures. Lauren. Oh, I'm just going to show them real quick, but because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Again, I don't have. Oh, I have different angles. Okay. I'm going to do this. But child, if I get in trouble, I'm taking it. Listen, if you're a replay gang and this part is cut out, sorry. Because I do not feel like them people get on my nerves. Let me bring up the other pictures that I have. I didn't want to use them because I didn't know if I could, but I'm going to. And if I get in trouble, I'm taking them out. If I get in trouble, I am taking them out. So here we go. All right, let me bring them up. Gotta do much better. Hello. What's going on? Bring up the picture, StreamYard. There we go. All right, let me bring up the other pictures. Mom, can you turn on the air? Because they didn't turn on the oven. No, because you want to get a cookie.
Oh.
Exactly. Oh my God. I don't know why they decided to make cookies in the middle of my freaking live. It's burning up in here. I'm always nice. I'm always nice. I'm always nice with it. Real smooth with it. Real nice with it. Okay, who is this? This was a good fit for him. I just didn't know where he was going. Very Sherlock Holmes, right? Very Sinners cosplay at Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. I just don't know why this was the look. Shout out to Katie Flores. I just don't know why this was the look for the reunion. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the kids just didn't understand that there was a certain glam that was needed. Permita absolutely looked cute, and allegedly her and Corbin broke up.
Well, they have, I heard that too. But they have designers that want to get their.
That's what I'm saying. I just didn't expect these looks from this cast because, they became so popular. Permita looks good, but also Permita, like KAYDAH, got a great body, so she's gonna look good in anything. I don't. He's a country. Well, he's not a country boy, but he's I wasn't expecting looks from him. He didn't give looks in the villa, so I wasn't expecting much from him. Everybody was dragging the villa girl, the Casa girls. Thank you. I thought that homegirl, I forgot her name. Homegirl, big dog in the pink. I thought she looked cute. I actually really liked this outfit. I felt like this is what a young person should wear to a reunion. I thought this was cute. Dare not I say one of the best dress of the night. I would have went with different hair, but I really like that outfit. Here's the back of Melanie's dress. So practical magic. It just works for her. It just works for her. Hold on. Do I have another angle? I got another angle of Anaya's dress. Let me show y'all that. Bring up Anaya, StreamYard. Don't embarrass me. It didn't get better. And that's my baby. It's my little sister. I love her. Hair and Makeup Eats. For Anaya, girl, you gotta show up and show out. You're a starlet, honey. You're that girl. So you got to show up and show out. We're expecting looks from you, especially with who's dressing her. I just knew we was gonna get. I was actually anticipating her looks out of everybody else because he has been dressing her like the looks that she has been giving have been crazy. If anything, I would have wanted for her to wear that black look that she wore on Watch What Happens Live. That would have been great for the reunion. She looked amazing in that. Let me get to the rest of the cast and then I'm going to find that look for you guys. That was a great look for her. I got that look. Kill the lights and look right at me. And now I'm gonna show you these other looks, and then I'm gonna look for that Watch What Happens Live look. That was one of her best. I'm still gagging over that look. Let's see if I have it. She looked so great. I said, "Ooh!" I just knew he was going to do his big one at the. Yes, here it is. I just knew he was going to do his big one at the reunion when I saw this. But I'm going to bring up those other looks first, and then we're going to talk about this one because That's what she should have wore, in my opinion. Anyway, here are the other looks. Here's another look at the Casa girls along with I forget this girl right here. She got a crazy face card. This wig was a mess. The Trump bang did not work for her. Parmita's eyebrows were too aggressive. Big Dog still looked the best in my opinion. But again, it's just like I just don't know why a lot of their looks weren't straight off the runway. Why were y'all wearing stuff from Pretty Little Things? Like, okay, I don't know what happened here. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I was really shocked. This is a look with TT alone. Beautiful girl. Beautiful gowns. Beautiful girl. This is Zacharias, as KAYDAH calls him. Guys, give KAYDAH a break. The people are dragging KAYDAH every time she talks a post about Zach. One girl was just like, I can't take it anymore. I'm out. Still support her, y'all. She's young, y'all, but y'all used to be in love with Scrubs when y'all was at that age. Give her some grace. Give her some grace. This outfit looks so like, what is it? Maybe it's a Gen Z thing. Maybe. Because the boys will love a baggy suit. What's going on? If they're not wearing a baggy suit, they're doing Sherlock Holmes cosplay. What is happening? Here's the rest of the Casa boys. The surfer white guy that has a coffee shop, he got a gal. Baby, every day is not a coffee shop outfit. You knew where you were coming. You could have gave us something. But, like on the season, the Casa boys are not going to give us anything at the reunion. I don't know why they were invited. They should have just been in the audience. Here's the core four together. None of them look like they're going to the same event. But you see how Trinity stands out? Eats. This is how you should. I wish they kind of would have worn the same color. That would have ate too. But I was just KAYDAH and Anaya. What happened, baby? What happened? And this is why I always say you have to try the look out in front of HD cameras and lights. You have to, because I bet you in person that look eats. And then you get on this carpet and everything changes. This is the cop. Oh, you know what? He's no longer a pig. So this is Sean. This is Sean. Here's our prince. He looks cute. And that's the frog brooch that his mother gave him to wear because he's Anaya's prince. Princess and the Frog. I love them. Courtship is happening. Here's our winner. Best dressed guy, in my opinion. This look eats. The hair works for him. The outfit is fit. The outfit is tailored perfectly. He got a nasty boot. A nasty boot. Best dressed guy of the night. Love this look. Love this look. Okay. Oh, he got braids. Okay. Melanie love her little bow-legged Latin king. But you know what? Is he Latin? I feel like he's just biracial. Oh no, the daddy Puerto Rican. But I think the mom Puerto Rican or the mom is just biracial. He a Lisa Bonet. He has a Lisa Bonet, but she love her bow-legged Lisa Bonet. Okay. I first of all, because StreamYard tripping, let me remove these pics. And then I'm going to add the look from Anaya that I thought was just everything. And you cannot give me that look and then wear that to the reunion. She's young. She's still learning. I'm not holding it against her. She's still great in my book. But I was just saying from her stylist, I'm talking to her stylist, I was expecting something better than that if that's the look you gave us for Watch What Happens Live. I felt like this gold dress was more appropriate for Watch What Happens Live than the reunion. Those are big deals. For a lot of people, that's the most watched episode out of the season. Oh my God, what the hell is going on now? I told you, I'm dating new streaming services. I am dating new streaming services. What is going on? Okay, they won't let me load it that way, so I'm going to have to load it another way. I want to have to add it here. StreamYard stay trying to play me, but that's okay. That's okay, because soon you want to pay me. Yeah. This is the look that I think that I would have liked for her to wear at the reunion. Over the gold look. Ate that down. Ate that down. Stunning. Makeup, hair, everything looked amazing. This is what you wear to the reunion. Especially when you got a body like that. This is what you wear to the reunion. I was expecting, you cannot give me this and not top that. I was expecting a look that was going to top that. Here's another look. Oh, gorgeous. This just stunning. Just stunning. I just knew they were going to gag the girls again. If you're going to give us that. It's simple, right? And it's really based on the body, but it's fun and it's young. And that's what you need to give us. You got to stay right here with the starlets. You can't dress the young starlets old. It never works out. It never works out. She looked amazing, and she also felt good in that. And you know what? She's probably, she's still very young. Anaya, you can say no. You can say, I don't like this. I don't think this is it for me. Let's try something else. You can absolutely say no. Just stunning. That's what I wanted on the red carpet, on the pink carpet. But listen, you live and you learn. And they gave us several hits. We got one miss. That's okay. It's not, I'm just talking, just having something to talk about. It wasn't bad, but I just, I was looking forward to her on that carpet from what I saw for Watch What Happens Live. And I saw that and I was like, interesting. That wouldn't have been my pick, but what do I know? Just a girl from Philly. I will also say, like I said before, Anaya is absolutely the diamond of the season. This girl is loved by production because I think this is from her agent, but this was posted with Andy checking in on her. And I really think that she's going to become a Bravo darling, as she should. Happy for her, excited for the Core 4, excited for everything that the girls are going to do. And that is all my fault. What do you guys have to say? Let's get into the comments. Mom, can you close the door? It is far too loud. I'm getting too much feedback from outside. Oh, we got super chats. I know that's right. Hey, Kimberly, thank you so much for the super chat. Kimberly said, didn't realize until she was gone for a while how much I look forward to hearing Nikki's chats. So happy she and the Star fam is back. Thank you so much. I missed you guys. I didn't want to be gone for that long, but I had no choice. But I have implemented things so that now, no matter what, I would be able to reach you guys. So thank you so much, Kimberly, for the super chat and your kind words. I truly appreciate it. We got another super chat from Heather. What's up, Heather? Heather said, Melanie is also now at UTA. Yes. Bryce is doing amazing post-show by working with Ty Dolla $ign and selling out a tour. Good for him. Also, Brittany content is adorable. Yes. Everybody's doing so great from this season. They're also very well media trained. I think that's good for them. It's bad for the reunion, but I'm glad that these kids were able to get out of this show, which you should. Proud of them. Thank you so much, Heather, for the super chat. Simone said, Daddy is Black and Puerto Rican. The mom is Black and white. He's a Zoe Crap. Yes, Simone. He is absolutely a Zoe Kravitz. Oh wait, I'm trying to get some older comments. You know, I'll just jump back and forth. There we go. Yeah, Heather says so. Now 3 Islanders at UTA. UTA picked up a lot of Islanders, but you know what? They did that last season. They were the one that picked up the most. I was surprised anybody got picked up on WME. Them snobs. But oh my gosh, UTA love a little Love Island superstar. Hey Amirio, thank you so much for being here. Amirio said, "Hey Star fam, missed y'all down, missed you too." Hey E for Empathy, E for Empathy said, "Hey Nikki, hey Star fam, back to back lives is such a treat." Oh, thank you. We are so back, Nicolandrians. I hope you are doing well. LOL. How y'all doing, Nicolandrians? They're giving you a healthy pace. I think that works best for everyone. Hey, Busola. Busola said, "Hey, Nikki, Mama Star and Star fan, back to back." Yes. Thank you for being here. Smitchy said, "Hey, Nikki and Star fan, when I saw the speculation about Ola and Nick, I immediately thought of Mama Star." My core 4 is doing so well. I'm ready for the reunion. Same. I'm ready to just get the reunion over so we can move into something else. Love Island, you are really missing out on having any kind of winter island because you have a good group of people, right? And to bring this cast or everybody that's been on the show to such stardom and then leave them, it will be a treat for you to start doing like The Bachelor and just making other platforms for your cast to get work because I think it would benefit everybody. I think it would benefit the audience to see more of these people. And it would also benefit the people who couldn't become superstars on their season to try to become superstars on this, this version of whatever it may be. I think you guys are really doing yourself a disservice by not having a winter cabin. You should do something like that. It should be, have Love Island in the summer and then have Winter Island in the fall and winter. Heather said, "I love seeing Nikki's opinions all over threads." I'm trying to calm it down a bit because I'm done. I'm fasting from fighting on the internet. Simone said, "Welcome back, Star family. Welcome back indeed." I had to, Simone. Simone said, "Not you forcing Mama Star to rescind her membership. I had to. It was getting too much. It was getting too much. She was so, when they broke up, she was so distraught. She was so, for days. I'm like, Mom, it's okay. You don't know them people." And then the joy that she felt, I said, this is too much of an emotional roller coaster for my mother. I'm taking her away. I'm taking her away immediately. Hannah said, Nick said he was climbing that mountain to get her back. He sure was. Hey, Tours for Life. Tours for Life said, "Hey, Nikki and Mama Star, I've missed you both. Welcome back." Thank you. Hannah said, "The way Nick created buzz by just posting Galandria's Louboutin Hill." Yes, he wanted to let y'all know I got my girl back. Hey, Josie. Josie said, "May Alandria continue to prosper. Her success has been amazing." Absolutely. Janelle said, "I have a conspiracy theory about the whole Jordan and Kylie beef. They've been friends this whole time. I think it was a scheme Chris set up." Really? That was the way the Smiths had to come in and protect her? I don't know, man. I don't know. That if Chris set that up, wow. Spency said his messy sister confirmed LMAO. The whole family missed Ola. Oh, the mother said that's my daughter-in-law, and she meant it. She meant that. What the matriarch wants, the matriarch gets. Baby girl said, "You really think they're back together?" I think she just needed a date. I do. I think that they're back together though I think they're back together in the real world, right? Remember, they became a couple on TV. I think now they're back together, but they're doing it at a healthy, realistic pace for them. I think they're going more at a pace that Alandria is happy with, because before Nick was leading out, because it was so much happening. It was so much happening. And I think now, she's kind of navigating this in a way that is healthy for her and good for her. Again, I don't know. This is just what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Hannah said, everybody, even the haters, were gagged by Nick's posts. Everybody was. To Us for Life said, now question, are Nicolandria back together, or did they already confirm their attendance to a wedding months in advance and they held on to their commitment? Here's the thing. If they weren't together, they wouldn't be sitting together. You don't have to sit together. You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't be together. Like, okay, so let's say they had to sit together. They didn't have to walk out together. Why was he holding her shoe? Why was he in her hotel room? Why, when Entertainment Tonight asked if they were together, he was just like, oh, I'm just going to hold that to me. I'm not going to tell anything. I want to keep that part private. He could have just said no. They're back together. They're back together. Hannah said Ella and his mother kept showing they were never letting Nick mess that up. Yeah. What the matriarch wants, guys, the matriarch gets. He's not letting her go. He is not letting her go. 122 said, hi, Nikki. I missed you and your updates. Thank you. Glad you're back. Hope you're doing well. Tell Mama Star hi also. Thank you so much, Dawn. I appreciate it. Mama Star, Dawn says hi. Mama Star?
Hi, my love.
Hannah said he couldn't even hide his grin. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. That's how it should be, child. Tiana said they better not did the we're not girlfriend or boyfriend anymore. We're fiance now. Listen, if these two stay together, we'll see that soon. She's 28. Women, the closer they get to 30, they make big decisions. They make big decisions. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. Josie said, Nick is cheesing hard. He's so happy to be back with Ola. He absolutely is. And good for him. That's how it should be. That man should be overjoyed to be in your presence. Linda said her team was in on the shoe, which she approved. Yes. To Us for Life said, no, Nikki, not the same Bayhive that leaving B emojis on the wrong Rachel's Instagram page. They be embarrassing. Listen, that was not their best moment. I can agree with that. That was not their best moment. That was not their. Wait, what happened here? Oh, because I was just like, wait a minute, because I selected that comment. For Empathy said, thanks for remembering to hit the like button. Thank you. Hey, Tori. Tori said, Alondria seems way too mature for Nick. I see their chemistry without the compatibility. I'm the one who voted for them to win, by the way. Don't see it long term. I will say this. I think she's extroverted and he has an introverted, and he has an extroverted personality and she has an introverted personality. I think couples like that really work. If anything, they're the norm. They're the norm. Couples like that really, really work. I can see that working. I can see that absolutely going the distance. I just think that they had to pull that relationship from the world and work on it for them because it's about to get serious. And good for them. Good for them. But I can see where you see that he is immature. Listen, he's younger than her, right? So he's going to have to get it together in certain areas. But I can see that working. Art World said, Ella let the people know it wasn't her shoe and they already know whose shoes it was. Yes. Hey, Dania. Dania said, I love it. I was supporting my Ola, watching her videos and her advertising. I miss you, Nikki and Mama Star. I am with Mama Star. I love them both. I want them to be together. Oh, see, everybody's so supportive. Beautiful. I can't. Here's the thing. I can't stop looking at myself. I got like a really nice tan in London. First of all, it was hot. The sun never went away, y'all. It was like tropical heat. It was so freaking hot. I love when I get a tan because my skin is just like one skin tone. Like it gives Senegalese goddess, and I just no, that's Senegalese, Sudanese goddess. I'm trying to stop looking at myself because I'm just like, when I get a tan, I'm conceited. I got a reason. So said, I can't recall the full story, but the toast is a mess. They rebranded and changed the name after a bunch of racist mess. Oh, I'm not shocked. I didn't know them frumpy boards, but I'm not shocked. The little bit of a clip that I heard of that podcast was so evil. I said, why do they have a platform? What is happening? I hate this timeline. Hate it. To us for life said, Rihanna used to wear everyone out. Don't even think about coming for her. She was a menace back in the day, but nobody messed with her. You knew if you said anything about Rihanna, she was going to clap back and she was going to end it. That's what these celebrities need to get back to. They need to get back to doing that. Simone said, I love them both, but I said Nick and Ola were too nice coming out that villa. I agree. Now they got to get buck with folks to get respect that they should. I agree. I absolutely agree. Tony said, I love Nikki's sake. Alandria probably did all of that. Sure did. To Us for Life said, let us know, Mama Star. Give us the Asians tea. Like, you know she's about to make something up. Like, what? How do you know that? She don't. Amirio talking about Carniyya said, yes, this definitely gives courtship. And I'm just talking about like the courtship I used to see back in the day in the church. That's what it's looking like. When the families come together and like actively working together, especially the matriarchs, it's a wrap. It's giving courtship. KT35 said, chill, Nikki. You don't know what Mama Star seen over in Chinatown. Child, nothing. She went to a Filipino church for 6 months. And now she's an Asian expert. Girl, bye. So Steph said, I work with mostly East and South Asians. In my experience, East Asians couple up quickly. Please do not confirm. Southeast Asians are mostly arranged and married quickly. All of them vent to me. LOL. Here we go. It's Nas B said, Mama Star has watched some K-dramas like myself, and thus we are experts on the culture, Nikki. Dania said they were in California. The moms, this is the OG moms. Carl's announced he has put his school on hold. What I tell y'all was like, no, Nikki, Carl gonna go back to school. He'd be a fool to miss these opportunities. These are life-changing opportunities. Asian parents, especially sons, date if the mom liked the young lady. They went to the movies as couples. Yeah, the parents are going to make that work. K235 said the way men folk acted about KC's behavior made it almost unbearable. But we made it through. Sure did. We bared through it. Grit and bared it. Ariana said 12-year-olds watching Love Island. Low-key, I would have been one. Should we have been watching The Real World? Like, I'm over here crying about, I think it's Pedro and his age journey. I mean, I should not have been watching. When him and his fiance I think did they get married before he passed away? Like I was distraught as a child. So I'm not shocked that these 12-year-olds are watching Love Island. Okay. I was watching Ruthie Drive Drunk. Girl, I am 50 Gold said they make it, we take it. It's just like Housewives. Vicky made it, Nene took it. Period. Kimberly said, Love Island USA specifically for the Black girl come up. Absolutely. Like, especially it no matter your culture, if you make it to the final four, instant success. Kimberly said, thank you. Clark fumbled her bag following behind Taylor. Yep. TT had to separate. Nuke says, yes, TT doesn't have her own brand. It's not smart at all. Frenchie said, Clark became a pick-me for Taylor, and now Taylor's threatened to expose her. When you do clownery. Because here's the thing. This show is not for the men or about the men. This show is about the girls, right? You have to come out and you have to take hold of that woman fan base as quickly as you can. Clark didn't do that. She got behind this dude. Like, the girls were in for her to do makeup tutorials and show us how, makeup and hair tutorials. She was shoveling horse feces. We were like, what's going on, girl? Everybody was waiting for her looks, waiting for the tutorials. It didn't happen because she was stuck up under him. The last time I saw her, she was in the back of Taylor's live stream, sitting on a bed with no bedding. They're sitting on a mattress with no bedding while he was like clowning her. Separate from that man. Strike while the iron's hot. I'm 50 said, preach. Someone needs to give TT better business advice for her well-being and future. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nuke said Corbin being his favorite is wild. Is it? Is it? Is it, child? Yes, he does. Pretty privilege. Devon said Corbin got everyone wrapped around his finger. Pretty privilege. Pretty privilege. Baby girl said this season was boring enough. I barely care to see the reunion. Same. Here's the thing. You always look forward to the reunion because you're hoping that you're going to get questions that you want answered. I am not looking forward to this reunion at all. At all. Thank you. I'm 50 Gold. I agree. I'm 50 Gold said, do the reunion within a week and then follow up after a month. I think that's so smart. Do the reunion within a week. If you don't want to follow up with them in a month, drop the show in 2 months. Y'all gonna make us wait a year for Beyond the Villa? We don't care. We don't care by them. Like, what is up with these timelines? Cameron said, I actually know someone who was at the reunion, and they literally said that the reunion was absolutely boring. That's all I have been hearing. Is that the reunion is boring. Yikes. Hey, Joe. Joe said Mama Star married Jamaican and prayed with the Asian community. Let her speak on her multicultural experience. A mess. Devonta said, why are people expecting these people to fight amongst each other? This ain't Zeus. Let them know, Devonta. Let them know. I'm not expecting them to fight, but I'm just like, oh, we're not going to get what we want. Like, we're not, like, Trinity is not going to get anybody together. Trinity is signed, honey. Like, the girls aren't going to be clapping back like that. I'm even surprised that people were saying that Melanie was clapping back. I don't think it's going to be a clap back that we were expecting. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Simone said, I don't believe the OG poster. There were too many rumors in 12 hours following the reunion taping, and Trinity debunked one of the rumors. We'll see, child. Heather said, I know someone who went to the reunion, and she said they did check glasses. She said that it was underwhelming, and there are still questions as she thought Andy. I will say this is out of his wheelhouse. I think he's too old for Love Island. You're not going to get it. I don't think that Ariana should be the host, right? I think she is somebody who has to remain neutral. And with her remaining neutral, she can't be messy. You need this generation's Wendy Williams. And I don't think there is one right now. So I don't know. But it ain't Andy. Nick said Corbin thought he was on elementary for me. Corbin dressed like a deacon. Absolutely. To Us for Life said, I believe it. I knew the reunion was going to be dry. But this is the thing, we all felt that in our spirits. The core four booked and busy. They aren't getting down and in together with the rest of them police. Yeah. And I'm not mad at that. But my thing is, why are we tuning in then? They're not going to answer. No comment. Oh, we're good. We're fine. No, you're not. But you're not going to say it because you're signed with WME. You're not going to get in together because you're signed with Gersh and you're about to be on a TV show in a few days. You got an image to uphold now. Cameron said, question. So Melanie's still out here directing her anger towards everyone else but sincere. Okay. Ooh, Cameron. Ooh. Because they going strong. They was all at the movies. I will say what I do love about this cast, at least the core four, is that they're still just young people. They're doing sleepovers. They're going to the movies. They all went to go see Spider-Man. They had a good time. I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them. Yasmin said the momentum for the cast seems to have lost the spark. The spark has been lost because of the gag order. Like, let them speak. Let them. They're young people. Let them be messy. It's okay. But they're not talking to anybody. They're giving us crumbs. That's not the time to crumb us. Nicolandria is crumbing us a year and so months after we met them. That's when you crumb us. Not now. You got to build. You got to build. Nick says Soul has okay. Alrighty. Devonta said Ariana, her repost exposed her and she got pictures that gave this is in response to Jen. Yeah. She put out a statement. She didn't deny that she was MAGA. She just says that she loves everyone. All you had to say was, girl, I'm not MAGA. Ew. And that would have been it. But she didn't. Simone said the looks were just for the Sunday carpet. They had different looks for. Oh, they did. Thank you so much, Simone. Do you have those looks? If you do, send them to me. If not, I'll go looking for them and I'll talk about them at the reunion. Good. I'm so glad that's not the reunion looks. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And again, simply Simone lets us know the pink carpet was just for Sunday. They had different looks for the taping the next day on Monday. Oh, good. Just John just said, I'm sad for Kenzie. Looks like she went home, lost a bunch of weight, and now she is all ahead. You think Kenzie got skinny? I feel like that's what she looked like. I think the hair is just big, but I think that's going to work for her. I think if she leans into the Pamela Anderson, she'll be fine. KT35 said, hate to say this, but I think TT had the best dress out of the girls. Just not crazy about the hair. Oh, I thought that was the best part about the outfit, the hair. The makeup was so dramatic. I said, what in a Halloween? Why is it so dark? Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. What is going on? Heather said, Casey is TT's first boyfriend. Oh, yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. So always wants to be next to him. We all have had that experience. Thank you for bringing that up, Heather. I absolutely forgot. And now it makes sense. Oh, I get it. Oh, this is a canon event for Mama. This is a canon event. Oh, because your first boyfriend, can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing about that boy. So yeah, let her rock. Let her rock. This is a canon event for Little Mama. This is a canon event for Little Mama. My God, today. Oh. Just John just said Corbin's suit was ill-fitting. The sleeves were too short and the pants were a little too high. He's a big boy, so, he has to get stuff tailored. And I don't think that he got that tailored in time. Ariana said, I don't know. I like this look for an editorial, but not a reunion. I agree. If we're talking about Anaya's dress, I agree. That gold dress is definitely Vogue editorial. But that's the thing. A lot of times editorial does not compute on the red carpet. It just doesn't. You have to take pictures and video with HD cameras under those LED lights before it hits the carpet. It's going to look so different. So different. KT35 said, I was definitely watching Jersey Shore as a kid. The challenge, the challenge was crazy. They were beating the CT, beat that guy up, almost killed him. Like, we were watching some stuff, y'all. Yeah, that was burnt in my brain. As a kid, I was watching that like, why are they filming this and not stopping the car? And do you guys remember that after that, it was so much outrage that the producers had to come out and do like a special about that and say that because this is like a documentary style filming, they can't interfere, but they made a misstep and they should have interfered because Ruthie could have killed her and everybody in it and the car that was trailing them. Reality TV back in the day, whoo, listen, we were watching The Swan. Remember that? We were watching Next. I'm not blaming them kids for watching Love Island, okay? We were literally watching a show where if somebody got off the bus and the person thought that they were ugly, they said next. Please don't get me started on Gay Next. That was the best show ever. Gay Next was amazing. My God, it could never be made again. It could never be made again. You just had to be there. You just had to be there. One of the best episodes was the gay guy with spiky hair and the two polos that he would wear. Girl. So I'm not talking about them kids watching Love Island. I was watching Gay Next. Loving every episode. Watching Ruthie drive drunk. Okay? Like, let the babies watch Love Island. Oh, we got some more super chats. Let's get our super chats. So Seth, I missed you too. Thank you so much for the super chat. Anna, thank you so much for the super chat. Anna said, KARNIYA has me in a chokehold. Ugh, their posts and conversations tickle my brain. They're so adorable. They're such an adorable couple. I love seeing them in my feed. I'm happy for them. Happy for them. Kiki, what's up? Said, did you see when Ola and Nick appeared to have been broken up for a few weeks ago? Taylor posted a pic of Ace on a podcast. Later that week, Clark broke up with Moves. And she tagged her live. She pinned a comment in her live, said, do not ask me about Taylor. Good for her. She looked beautiful in that live. Good for her. Good for her. Joe said a bed with no bedding. How dreadful. Element said, I have no idea why anyone is looking forward to the reunion. All of the Islanders are on PR time. Last year reunion, though, was a calendar event. When Huda kept on saying, I can't say because Netflix, I'm in contract with Netflix. And Andy was like, you were in a contract with us first. That's another thing. I think they can't sign on to other projects until they're done with this show. If they make them, I don't think they're going to make them sign up for Beyond the Villa. I will say this, if they do sign up for Beyond the Villa, I will watch. I like the core four. I don't want them to, though. I don't want them to sign up for Beyond the Villa. I don't want them to do any more reality TV show. Just be starlets. Just be starlets. Art World said, I wish they give us games. Yeah, I like games. Even though the last season got on my nerves, but they do games every other year. So if you're going to do games every other year, give us Winter Cabin. Money on the table, y'all missing it. Money on the table, y'all mention it. L Boogie said Trinity lunches now. She has no time to clap back at the girl checking her coat. Yep, that's how it is. She's above it now. Art World said, we'll never get a Wendy Williams of this generation because they stopped caring about education. Well, there you go. And also this generation, well, I won't say that because how do I know? But it just seems like journalists is just not appreciated. Like anybody can become a journalist now. Like anybody can like host an interview and ask questions and people make it seem like it's not a big deal. Like it's something you shouldn't be trained for. And I'm like, you absolutely should be. You know what? Nina Parker, she would be good. She would be good for Love Island. A lot of millennial Black women watch the show, and a lot of millennial Black women are the reason why the show is successful. Nina Parker would be great. Yeah, I'm 50 Gold said, unpopular opinion. Let them girls love them boys. They happy.
would be good for that?
Nina Parker. Yeah.
For the host? Oh, yeah.
Of Love Island? Yeah.
Oh, the host.
Joe said, people love messy young celebrities. Look the gag orders. I agree. Element said, this is why I'm always cautious standing White Islanders. You got to be careful, man. Jen, we thought you was it. Art World said, what I'm looking forward to is Joe versus Donnell Jones. Oh, yeah, me too. They were both my man in my head, fighting over me on every album, period. Simone said they keeping everything reunion related is being held into the chest until the week before. It's too long, Andy. The reunion a week after. I'm 50 said Big Dog and Trinity were the only ones giving fun and youthful. I agree. I love their looks. But again, this isn't a reunion look. So I'm interested to see what that is. And I'll talk about the reunion looks when I review the reunion. L Boogie said reality TV back was the wildest of the wild wild. Anything could get greenlit. Anything could get greenlit. Remember, I Want to Marry, remember Joe Millionaire? And that guy was a regular Joe, and those girls thought that they were about to marry a millionaire and their life was going to change, and then they found out that dude was on Section 8. Messy. Messy. Flavor of love. Like, girl. Brown Girl 44 said, I want the Swan back. I love that. You know that show could not be made today. That show could not be made today. I will never forget the mom. They gave her an entire head to toe lift. They redid her face and her body.
Yes, they did.
And I would never forget when she was walking out, she was in so much pain. I was just like, oh. Even as a kid, I was like, something about this is wrong. That show could never be that show could never be made. We were watching Single Out. Yes, Single. We can talk about the babies watching Love Island. Who told us that remember Room Raiders, where they kidnap you from their home and have dates look through their. Ooh, that show was a mess. Remember True Life? Remember True Life? I'm a Porn Star? And that guy kept on beating up his boyfriend?
Oh, no. What show was that?
True Life, I'm a Porn Star. Them True Life shows is crazy. True Life, I Married My Cousin. Like, we can't say nothing about them kids watching Love Island, y'all. Oh, Pimp Your Ride was terrible. They were destroying those people's cars. I will never forget the guy who had, what's the liver issue, Mom? What is that? When you something wrong with your liver, what is that called? Lyme disease. What twins? Where you get Lyme disease from? Anyway, remember they put because he had to go to dialysis. They put like they put a dialysis machine in his car, and I was just like, even back then, I was just like, this can't be functional. Like, this can't ruin that dude's car. Listen. Yes, they put a dialysis machine in his car. I was like, no way is this going to be able to work. Social Steph said, Nina comes off so serious to me. She is a real journalist. So, she don't play. You know what? I feel like since she was doing like when she did the E! TV series, the E! not reality, she was doing like Entertainment Tonight kind of like talk show. She lightened up a bit there. I think she will be good for Love Island. Joe said, also, I just want to say I've never watched a single episode of this show, but I like hearing and reading your thoughts. Oh, thank you for being here, Joe. And Joe also said, and I only know who the Black Islanders are. That's all you need to know. Robert said Flavor of Love it was the best show ever. The best show ever. It gave us Tiffany New York Pollard. The best. Love that show. L Boogie said, shoot, even what was the show where they redid A Room in a House? Even that show was wild. Oh, Trading Spaces? Are you talking about that? I said no, Brown. I will never forget the Trading Spaces show where that lady, I think she got fired after that episode, where that lady put that couple's furniture on the roof. That lady walked into her room and she was just like, she put fur on their walls and glued their furniture on their ceiling. She walked in, she looked up, and she walked out crying. And I remember the producers had to like go get her. Listen, reality TV back then was charm school. Yes. That's where you get what you did was clownery. What you did was clownery. And the clown comes back to bite. That was some of Monique's best work, Devonda. Love that show. Social Stuff said, I used to love me some MTV True Life. Talk about a slice of life TV. Do y'all remember the Italian couple that got True Life of getting married? And he like threatened to murder the limo driver because he was late. He has since passed away, but I will never forget that couple. A vocal sim that I have had since I've watched this show is, oh my God, can you believe it? I got my period on my wedding day. Can you believe it? I got my period on my wedding day. That couple was so Jersey. I loved it. Wait, were they Jersey or were they Long Island? They was something, but they was a mess.
I love Growing Up Gotti.
Oh, Growing Up Gotti. Yes, I love that show. Victoria's youngest son. Oh, I thought he was so cute. Oh, I thought he was so cute. That was my show. Joe said the Swan is so problematic. Oh, yeah, I think her oldest son just got locked up. Child, it runs in the bloodline.
Yeah, he got locked up
for fraud.
For fraud, but he was he kept on putting off the going to jail
because he was trying to give his mom a liver, right? A kidney. Child, messy.
And the judge said no.
Yeah, they just locked him up. Joe said the Swan is so problematic, but the contestants were snatched after. I want to see where they are now, low key. That documentary, I will watch. Give Me Shelter. Next was the best show ever.
Bring that back. Growing Up Gotti.
Well, now they're all. I think all except for the youngest is in prison. No, don't bring that show back, please.
I love that.
They need to bring back Mob Wives. And I say this as a Philadelphian: stay out of Philly. Mob Wives. When they went to Philly, that's when the show went downhill. Y'all got to stay in New York. Y'all got to go to Florida. Don't do Chicago again because Chicago got real dangerous. Don't do Chicago again. But Mob Wives was a good show. But Next was the best. Give Me Shelter. But Gay Next, superior. Superior. Oh, yes. Also says that True Life. My girl doesn't know I'm gay and she's pregnant. This is what we were watching. And the next day in school, everybody was discussing it. Before social media, everybody was discussing stuff like that. We didn't need social media, baby. Everybody watched True Life. Everybody. Blind date pop-up video. Yes. Yes, cirrhosis of the liver. Thank you, So Steph. Yes. No, the guy on the MTV ride show, Pit My Ride. They put a dialysis machine in his car. Oh, yes, he was messed up. Yeah, he had kidney failure. Devonta said the new season of UK Love is Blind is starting this Wednesday. Will you be covering it or other shows, Nikki? Absolutely. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about Love is Blind UK, the catch-up episode that they did, because I didn't talk to you guys about that. And then on Thursday, we'll start the new season. Oh my God, Tila Tequila, still a mess to this day. I don't listen, social stuff. I don't think that she's I don't think she's a MAGA Jesus freak. I think something is wrong with her. I think she's not okay because she was just saying that the devil was trying to like jump her in the parking lot of her apartment complex. What? Yeah, she's off. She's off. Trading Spaces though, Boogie. Was it? Bridezilla. You know which was my favorite bridal show? Four Weddings. They tried to bring it back. It didn't work, but that was such a great show. And maybe it just needs to live in the past, but I love that show.
It was really a good show.
I love that show. I would never forget them bridal snobs. Remember the lady who did Four Weddings and she had a Christmas wedding and it was an affordable Christmas wedding? She ended up winning and they were all upset. This one girl had spent like $80,000 and she was just like, she didn't have a champagne fountain, but she won. Like, she couldn't believe it. But the reason why the Christmas wedding won was because it was such a fun wedding and it was full of love. I would have voted for that wedding, but they were so angry that she won. And you deserved it, Christmas wedding, Christmas brunch lady on Four Seasons. Nasby said we were watching a Real World when they were fighting for real. Yep. Shout out to Cora, which I don't wrestle. I beat bees up. And let's not even get into the slap after that. And he gay. He got a whole husband. he first of all, he took her frog, threw it in the river because he was so angry about it. And then he went back and he thought about that. And he went in that car. And I said, he smacked the girl with Lyme disease. Child, that was our reality. The kids don't know. The kids don't know. Do y'all remember the wife swap with a guy? It was a wife swap with a black family and a white family. And when the black lady, they fought her in the beginning, but after that, they loved how her rule changed. They loved living under her rule change. The guy was so happy that the house was clean. When he tasted her cooking, him and his son was like, oh, we've never had anything like this before. It was so good. They cried when she left. And then when the other mom, when they had to meet the moms again and the mom came back, the white mom had a terrible time at the black family, but the black mom had a great time. And the husband just kept on talking about how great she was and how much him and the son missed her. And the white mom was like, well, did you guys want me to come back? And the husband was just like, wife swap back in the day was it. I will never forget that episode. The way that white boy was eating that meal, he was like, what is this? This is so good. They did not want her to leave. They both cried and walked that lady to the limo. I'll never forget that episode. There is Miss Atachi said I believe there's a documentary about the swan on Netflix. Please send it to me or just tell me what the name of it is. I will watch it. Yes, girl. It's in a bloodline. Locked up. The oldest just got locked up. Nikki, did you hear about the drug ring at Penn State? Yeah, but they always do that. That's like the third drug ring at Penn State. Oh, they always selling cocaine at Penn State. That's nothing new. That's nothing new. No, K235, we are. I want to talk about Married at First Sight as well. I never got to talk about it with you guys, but I want to talk about it. So we're talking about it this week. Guys, I'm going to be on live every day because we have so much to catch up on. I might be doing 2 lives again. Joe said reality TV never been wilder than that episode of Cheaters where the guy pulled the... Joe, do you know that's fake? I was so hurt when I found out about it. It was fake. He never really got stabbed. That whole thing was fake. The whole thing. I was so pissed about that. The only Cheaters that was real was when that guy was when that lady went to her husband's church or her boyfriend's church, and he was in there with his other chick, and she jumped him in the parking lot of the church, and the security came out, was just like, y'all can't be doing this fight in that church. That was the only one that was real. The remainder of them was fake. And another real one was when that guy, that older lady, they bust into her house, and her husband was in there butt naked with that white lady. And they had to blur him out because he was naked and she was naked, and they just started fighting. She just started beating her up. And the girl was just like, what is going on? Because she didn't know that he had a wife. Those were the only ones that was real. But Joey Gecko getting stabbed was fake. Tifa said, a Joe the Millionaire, More to Love. That was during the reality TV boom. Yep. Prime hating. Drewski, prime hating. Oh, because she served calamari at her wedding, and I'm allergic to shellfish. I'm allergic to fish. I'm going to give her wedding a 1. They were hating for no reason whatsoever. They just did not want the other girl to win. But I will never forget that Christmas brunch wedding because they all were hating and she won. I was so happy for her. Art World said, yes. So true about how everyone who discussed shows at school the next day. Yep, I remember when The Real World came out, my friend literally ran to my house to tell me to watch the new show on MTV. Yep. Back in the day, we didn't need social media, child. April said, nah, definitely when the DA killed himself after getting caught by Chris Hansen. That's when the show got canceled. Had to cancel the whole show. Can you believe we watched that? We literally watched this man catch predators and lock them up. Before locking him up, he would read the stuff that these grown men were saying that they wanted to do to children. And that was like family TV at that time. Ciao. Unhinged when you think about it. That was such unhinged TV. Why were we watching that? Wow. Wow. Art World, all of it was fake. Only the church one and the one where she caught her husband sleeping with somebody in her home. Those were the only ones that were real. The majority of them was fake. Yes. So says that Real World was Lyme disease lady. He threw the frog in Edwards Bay. Sure did. April said, we used to discuss the Bad Girl Club's fights the day after. It was like a set thing. We were in middle school. Listen, Bad Girls Club was it. And the thing about it is this generation, the Gen Z, the way they love Natalie Nunn, I'm like, you guys have no idea. She would have never talked to you guys. The way that she is such this hood girl now. This younger generation has no idea that Natalie Nunn is putting on a whole performance. That's not how she talks. None of that. That's a whole performance. She used to talk like this, and she would never be caught around black girls. Remember that? She did a whole rebrand, and the kids don't know. The kids do not know. I run LA. Like Alama Day. And now she's on Zeus fighting. Everything is a scam. This season that we're in is the scam season. It's the scam season. That's what it is. The way she was able to rebrand is crazy. K. Pratt said, Nikki, who would you cast in a reboot of Flavor of Love or Rock of Love? There aren't any rock stars really anymore. There aren't any rock stars. Everybody will be from TikTok and Instagram. I don't think the show will do well. I do not think the show, because it will be like full of influencers and like people who are using reality TV to get put on. Back in the day, reality TV wasn't changing your life like that. It really wasn't. So like, I will never forget the girls who were on the Rock of Love really wanted to be with Bret Michaels. They were fighting over him. They really wanted to be with Bret Michaels, and them girls really wanted to be with Flavor of Love, with Flavor Flav. Today, you're not going to get them girls who really want that. So I don't think it could be done today. I do not think that show could be done today. I don't think it could be done today. Yep. KC35 said Natalie is literally making a career for playing a caricature. Same old. Yep. I remember when she had colorism allegations back in the day. I will never forget that. Remember her? I'm not like those ghetto black girls. That's why the guys really like me, because I'm not like those ghetto black girls. Well. What money will make a chick do? Well. April said Miss Prissy Natalie hated being black. Now is come get your baby. Yep. Come get your baddie chain. And the kids are eating it up, but they don't know. They don't know what we know. They don't know what we remember. That April said Natalie was a sheltered rich girl with an attitude problem, but now she doesn't even speak about her background. Who dated Alama Day? Alameda was this actor whose brother was on Scrubs. Alameda. She used to go scream his name throughout the house. And they used to fight on the phone every day. Natalie Nunn. Real Chance of Love. Oh, that was such a good show. You're not going to be able to get people like that anymore because they were like, those are real characters. Real characters. They didn't want to be famous. They just really liked Tiffany Pollard. Tiffany Pollard. They just really liked her. Joe said, Natalie straight up said that dark-skinned girls were ugly, and she made sure to specify that they were ugly because they were dark-skinned. Yep. The rebrand is crazy. The rebrand is crazy. Wait a minute. April Sonny said they ended up getting divorced. The dad left the wife. I'm not shocked. He was so sad that his original wife came back. He wanted to stay wife swapped. L Boogie said, they're not Christian. Will forever be the forefront of my brain. To find out that today she is a huge ally to the LGBTQ community. My God, today. My God, today. My God, what a character. And remember at the end, she rejected the money because she said that everybody was demonic and dark-sided. And remember, she rejected the money at first because she said that the money was dark-sided and cursed. And remember, you used to get paid back in the day to do wife swap. She wanted the money because she wanted to get gastric bypass surgery. And she rejected it and said she did not want it. And then they put later she thought about it and accepted the money. She never got the surgery, though. She never got the surgery. We're going to end here with Toya Star. Toya Star says, stay in touch with Nikki.Star. Enjoy the Nikki.Star family reunion. Email list. Please, guys, we have some fun stuff coming up for you guys in the fall and holiday season. A lot of fun meetups, a lot of fun events. We're also about to start book club. I'm going to send out the suggestions that you guys gave me and the books that I think that we would love to read together. I'm going to send that out next week. So a lot of stuff is happening. Please stay connected to the reunion list because that's where we're going to send everything first. And then we're going to talk about it on our lives, and I'll post it on my channel here and the social media. But that's the best way for us all to stay connected. So please make sure you join the Nikki.Star family reunion email list. I'm going to get out of here because tomorrow we got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I'm going to put those reminders up. And just give me about 15 minutes so I can put the timestamps in my latest 2 lives. But thank you all so much for joining me. I'm so glad to be back. I have missed you all. We got a lot to talk about. So stay tuned to this channel because I will be here every day, maybe multiple times, depending on how much stuff we have to talk about. My God, today. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about all the things that are coming up. And we're going to get back into we're going to start talking about scripted shows as well. Send me your suggestions. I have some shows that I think will be good for us to talk about as well. A lot of good stuff is happening here at Nikki.Star TV, and I thank you all for your support, and I thank you all for joining me on tonight. I'll see you tomorrow for something else. Love ya. Good night. Good morning, good afternoon, good tidings, wherever you may be. Cheerio. Love you. Cheerio. Cheers. Cheerio. Love you guys. Good night.